All right, y'all. We are live. Shalom to Rabbi Eduardo Arroyo. I apologize, Achi. I was unable to attend your Hebrew class today. We have a very, very, very special live stream for you all today. I have a very special guest, as you can probably see from the title of the video. I am joined today by my good friend, Market Cipher genius, expert technical analyst, world-class trader, Evan Aldo. What is going on, Evan Aldo?
It's always a pleasure to be on, Jason. It's a pleasure. I'm doing fantastic this afternoon. It was raining earlier, so I had some time to do some TCA. Just doing fabulous. Just happy that we're back. You know, we had the little flash crash. Now we're back up.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing. And while some people get in here, we got the countdown going on. Can you hear the countdown, Evan, or no?
I cannot.
Oh, so you don't know this, but when you listen back to the video, there's a beat I have, and it sounds just like, kind of like, remember that song by Nelly and Kelly Rowland called Dilemma?
I believe so, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, so the beat kind of sounds like it, so I sing to it. No matter what I do, Market Cipher is for you. Oh.
You know, that's one of the things I should have tried opera singing or something. That's the one thing I didn't try.
People say that your audio is not clear. That's not.
Maybe, let me.
Let's see if we can fix this real quick.
Just put out some stuff to make my computer use less power. Maybe that can do something.
People say there's some static.
Let me listen to it on my own. Let me go to your stream.
That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Stay tuned, y'all. We will be live soon. All right, Evan, give us some speech.
Yeah, well, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo. You guys aren't familiar with me. I know Jason's gotten a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people coming in. You know, the Shiba fans. You don't know me. I'm a Market Cipher guy. I trade a little bit differently than Jason, but I've learned a lot from him.
I mean, you sound good to me, bro. You sound good to me. We'll have to let the chat. Let us know how it's doing. Okay, they say it's low. Give us some more talking, Evan.
Yo, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. We are looking at, we had a little bit of a flash crash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, but we came back. It was crazy. It was a big bull bear fight, but the bulls have won a little bit so far. How was that?
Cool. They say better. Yeah, okay. All right.
Better than it was.
Yeah, perhaps.
Turn down my gain a little bit.
Yeah, turn down the gain and
Could be that.
Oh, they say it's perfect now. Now it's good. All
Okay,
right.
perfect.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
good.
Well, y'all, what's going on? I'm joined here today by a very special guest, as we all know. He is a professional full-time trader. He has been featured on the Crypto Face YouTube channel. He, in fact, also is a Market Cipher expert and a genius technical analyst. One of the best men I know, Evan Aldo. Evan, let's see. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing
Oh,
today?
it's a pleasure to be on here. Thank you so much for having me on, man. It's awesome. I went long right before the dump, and guess what? I'm in the positive. I'm in the positive now. Didn't get stopped out. I'm in the positive. I'm in the green at my ETH trade. So,
That's
you can't
amazing,
get
bro.
spared.
That is amazing. And you didn't get stopped out. You did not get liquidated.
No, did not. Came close, came a little bit close, but I set my stop losses low, and I have diamond hands, and I got lucky there. So yeah, there's always this weird volatility, and the thing you got to know is you don't need to know exactly what's going to happen to make money in this game.
I guess that's true. So for me, I was actually short. I was short from I guess about 61.6 ish, and yeah, about 61.6. And you know what happened was it was one of my trade calls in my Discord, and it was going slow, man. It was a grinding short. I was hoping we would drop a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving the stop loss to my entry, taking profits out, and then boom, we just crashed down and ended up with like 300% profit. And
Yeah.
I just longed it too. Like as soon as I saw that we dipped down, I did the most irresponsible thing. I just like opened up my Bybit. I like put like 50% 50% of my account on the trade and just longed it, man, with like 30x leverage.
You're
And
crazy.
bro, I'm in massive profits right now, and I don't recommend that to anybody. But I'm up like 150%. This is crazy. This is so much money because I never put this much on a trade ever. Like I usually only risk 1 to 5%, and I put 50% with 30x leverage on the trade. So very gambly, irresponsible. I don't know what the heck came over me, bro.
That is just that is straight savage right there. That is rebellious. That is just rebellious. That is, I mean, I haven't done that since I didn't know what I was doing when I started out.
Well, you know what I think it was? I had butterflies in my stomach knowing that I was going to be live with Evan Aldo, and I wanted to make sure that that people knew that I was a risky trader, living life on the edge, man. You know what I'm saying?
And you're trading doing exceptionally well. We're at 61.4 right now. It's incredible.
Yeah, this is absolutely wild right now. Oh
Yeah.
no, we got some trade alerts going off here. All right, hang on one second, guys. This is not the most professional thing in the world right here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mute some of these tabs here because I don't want to have these alerts going off in people's ears. But
Yeah.
Evan, man, so tell me, what do you think is going on right now with Bitcoin and all this stuff? We're just printing right now a green dot on the 1 hour time frame right here. Money flow is crossing to the upside. Literally in the past 3 hours, not even 2 hours, we've had like a 7% move, which is insane for Bitcoin in general. So what do you think is going on, man? Like, are we going to hit new all-time high right now? What is happening?
What I've been saying is the way I've been kind of mapping it out is if you look at like the higher time frames, like the 3-day coming down, the 4-day, that type of stuff, the weekly VWAP is coming down. We're going to print that red dot, but in those high time frames, it takes some time to play out. And then the lower time frames, it seems like we still got some curvature. You look at the 2 hour, we've been in the red for a while. We may be coming up. We're printing a green dot on the 2 hour as well. If you map it out from the last time we came down percentage wise on the 2 hour, it's been a while. We came up a lot there, and then if you draw out, can you see my screen?
I cannot, but I can see you. So here, let me see. Okay. Here we go. Now I've got your chart on.
Yeah, so I'm on, as you can see, I'm on the 2 hour right now, and can you still see it? It went off on my.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. So this is what I've been looking. So if you draw this fib level from our all-time high here, and you draw it down to, well, our new low right here, but this might be a little bit better. What I think, the most bullish case I could see happening, keep in mind, October is normally a good month for Bitcoin. November, we had the dump last year. So it seems like we could kind of repeat what it's been like last year. Now, history doesn't repeat. It's kind of rhymes. So we may have something where I could see us maybe, just maybe coming up to maybe 72, 73. See where this 1.618 fib level coincides with the spiral line right here. And then after that, some of the bulls may not like this. I think into November, we could finally come down one last time and see a nice buying opportunity at maybe 51, and that would be the cause or the effect of a red dot on the weekly. Once this happens, we could kind of map this out, see where this may lead us. Towards the end of November, that would give us our Thanksgiving dump, kind of like last year. And that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of playing out, kind of like last year. It'd almost be too good to be true if we just peak out, for the cycle peak in May, like we saw the previous, from 2020 into 2021. If we peak that, I think that's too easy. But the way I've been looking at it for kind of long, and if you watch my videos, you guys have seen me talk about this probably a million times, is, we look at, we're going to get that red dot here, we get another red dot here, and then maybe one last one, a high momentum wave here on the weekly. Maybe we peak out, around June. The latest I could see the cycle peaking out is around June. And then, everybody wants to know a price prediction. I'll show you a price prediction. This is a one based off of, some basic TA right here. Look at this right here. We're in the green on the money flow. So it'd be kind of a similar percentage from this general area up to where we are now. So about 117% from where we are now. 117% would bring us, about 130. There's another way that I've kind of mapped it out where if you map out from the momentum waves, this is a higher prediction. It would kind of be some type of area percentage from generally from here based on the momentum waves. And that would give us about a 218% increase from here to here. I know some naysayers are going to be like, this is just random, you're just guessing, but here around almost 190, 180, 190, maybe up to 200.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to get out too early at 100. I think we might be able to go farther.
I think that too, and I mean, that would be great if we could get those momentum waves that high, because technically, right now, if we do get a red dot on the weekly like this, we would put in a pretty gnarly bearish divergence, man, on the weekly.
Yeah. Yeah, we would. So I think we do have one last shot to hit the 50s. You know what I mean? I think we have one last shot to hit a nice buy-in at low 50s, maybe even high 40s. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I think like 51. If we well, I would say if we lose 50, we're in trouble. But we have some major supports down there at 51, 52. And just based on fib extension levels, man, like 180 to 200, that is not too crazy of an estimate. That just makes so much sense. That's what I'm thinking.
It's in between. Everybody's either saying 100. Everybody used to be saying 300. Some of them still are, but then the 100 is the big one. What about in between? No one really talks about 200. That's why I'm kind of thinking 200. But a lot of the people listening to this are obviously traders. They're not too concerned what's going to happen in months from now. They want to know what's going to happen short term. So, how are you kind of interpreting it? More short term.
Yeah. Well, let me quickly pull up my chart here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're at 60. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. We're at 60.
I didn't even notice this either, man. Oh my goodness.
My E trade must be in. Oh my yeah. My E trade is doing well.
This is just so crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is just so crazy.
It's nice we got this on live stream. Yeah, I'm long on ETH, long on Cardano now. Not on Bitcoin, which was a good thing. I definitely
I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe these are some of the best trades I've ever, like, in one day. I can't believe this, because I mean, I literally shorted it from, I don't know if you can you see my screen?
No, I cannot.
Oh.
But you know what I could? Oh wait, no. If I put up the live stream, it would be too delayed. But no, that's all right. You got in. You did a little kamikaze long. You were telling me.
Yeah, I shorted it right up here, at this golden pocket retracement, and I managed to get into a long right down here about 58.2. And like I said, that was like a reactionary long, which was dumb of me. But we did get really nice bounce off the naked weekly point of control that I have down here. I was actually hoping we would hit this earlier, but if we take a look at the 1 hour time frame here, because we made such a wick, we have the most crazy bullish divergence I've ever seen on the 1 hour time frame.
Wow.
I mean, it's just insane. We've got a green dot printing right now high above the zero line. The last green dot that we printed was way below the zero line, and because of that wick, we have a lower low. I've actually never really seen anything like this on the 1 hour time frame. I don't know if we're going to hold that. Right now, we're actually rejecting off another resistance.
Yeah.
With
it's a fib level. Yeah.
It's a fib level, yeah, and it's actually yeah. Interesting.
0.5 fib level. Yep, I see him.
Yeah, interesting, bro. This is insane.
Yeah. I mean, if we come back into what I'm seeing right now, if we come back into the green on the 4 hour, that would be nice. That would be real nice. And then the 1 hour, if we get a money flow crossover by, say, 2 a.m. tonight or something, ooh, that could bring us up to 70K.
Yeah, I mean, it is so interesting. We had such bullish signs here. I mean, we've really had such bullish signs this whole time that we were like grinding down on this support here, because we tapped it. We tapped it like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and we weren't able to lose that support. I just don't even know what's happening now. But short term, I have no idea what's happening. Honestly, like if we can come above 64K, I would expect higher. And the fact that we held 58K is very, very bullish to me. To me, that's very bullish, because I was saying if we lose 58K, then I'm expecting us to go down to like 52.
Yeah, that's the thing too with this that gets kind of like tricky when you're trading like breakouts, because a lot of times it looks like we're going to lose a level. You know what I mean? It looked like we were going to lose 42K or 40K before back in September, and we didn't. We just came up from, we went down to 39 or 38 or whatever, and we just came up to 60. It looks like we are going to lose these levels a lot of times, and we don't. We just come up, which makes it tough for breakout trading. What do you think of that?
About why we don't lose the levels?
Like the fact that it goes down, if somebody's trying to trade breakouts, like the fact that we don't, it looks like we're gonna lose the level. We come down a bit, we're sideways, and then finally we come back. You know what I mean?
They say you're fuzzy again.
Ah,
man, should we restart the call?
Yeah, what do you think? Just hang up and then call back.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I will hang up. Just come back. Oh. What's up? I can hear you.
All right, everyone. Let us know. Shout out to Boyan in the chat. Guys, make sure to like the video. If we can get this video up to 750 likes during the stream, I will be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin live on the stream. And guys, it's going to be worth a lot more at the end of the stream than it was at the beginning. At least that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. We're coming up to an important area of resistance, but man, I just don't know what's going to happen right now. I have no idea what's going to happen. This is crazy, Evan.
Well, let's look at our really low time frames. 10-minute, we came, 10-minute maybe, because 10-minute you got a mama turtle, as Crypto Face would say, and then you're forming a baby turtle right now, and then you're 6, but you're still in the red on the 6 minutes. So this is a tough. This would be the place, obviously, if you're long, take some partial profits, lock in the win, obviously, but we could go higher. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I'm just trying. People say. I don't know what people are saying about the sound. People are saying it's okay. Yeah.
No bueno.
This is the 1 hour that you got on, right?
Yeah, I got the 1 hour on. Yep.
Interesting, man. Look at that money flow coming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the money flow coming up, and then if you look at the daily, what I'm liking, the VWAP's coming up in the daily. We've been below the zero line for a while. Usually, when it comes up from below the zero line, usually it means business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this combined with the spiral line right here, 1.618 spiral line at about 72, 73K. I think we could do it. I think we could do 73K before a big pullback. And then, that pullback, that could be set 30% though at that point. So 30% would bring us down to probably 52, which maybe one last shot to get in at 52 in November or something.
That would be actually really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember last November on Thanksgiving, Bitcoin dumped down to 16K. And I remember I was trying to tell my grandpa, hey, grandpa, man, this is a great time to buy in. He's like, why? It's dumping. I told him, yeah, man, but, it's a good time to get in. And he didn't get in. He finally got in when ETH was at the top. He bought Ethereum when it was at literally like the week before we started to dump. And
Good entry.
it's a good entry in the long term, man. In the long run, Yeah.
That's just straight FOMO right there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my grandpa, he's a cool guy. Shout out to my grandpa. He's 94, gonna be 95, and
Oh, wow.
he still acts like he's 50, man.
God bless him.
The dude, believe it or not, he had a job before the country shut down. He had a job driving senior citizens to their doctor's appointments because they were too old to drive themselves.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he was older than them.
Wow. Wow, that is something. You got some good genetics from that.
I have some good genes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember back in around that same time, I was telling everybody I knew it's the last chance to get into Bitcoin at cheap prices. I was maxing out credit cards to buy it. I was going nuts. I was doing some very risky things at that point, but it turned out well.
Yeah, in hindsight, like, I've done the riskiest things. Like, I think in 2016, it was the fall of 2016, and I told my wife, Big Butts 28. Shout out to Big Butts 28, my wife, if she's listening. I love you, babe. I told Big Butts 28, I'm like, Big Butts, I think we should take all the money that we have saved, that we've been saving throughout our whole marriage, and buy Bitcoin. And it was one of those things that just worked out, because usually when I say something like that, she'll be like, Jason, no, you're so irresponsible. Like, how could you do that with our money? But she was like, yeah. And so
I remember at that time, that was when I was a freshman in college, and my roommate would, if I ever said something funny or something stupid, he would write it down, and he wrote a bunch of like quotes that I would say, and one of them was like, invest all of your money into Bitcoin at that time.
Oh man, I wish I hope he took that advice.
He didn't. I talked to him a couple months ago. He didn't. He's looking for his old phone to see if he can still find the quote though, because he doesn't even believe that or something like that.
Oh well. Yeah. I hope he has Bitcoin now. I hope he has Market Cipher. Shout out to Demonitar Mito, who asked if I found my keys. I found the keys yesterday. I did. So praise God for that. And yes, my grandfather, he does need his own YouTube channel. I'll have to get him on. This is crazy. So I shorted Sol from an average entry of $200, and we went down to 191, and I forgot to take profits in the middle of all this craziness. So I ended up, I could have had like 100%. I took profit one at like 40%. What a bummer, man. What a bummer.
It happens. You got to be really like a hawk on it. That's the thing, especially when you got a lot of open trades on different stuff. You got to be like a hawk.
Yeah. Hey, can you check on SHIB real quick since you got the chart up? What is SHIB doing right now?
Shiba, let's see. Not too much action. Looks like she's going down. Hitting some, we've been sideways here, hitting some support at a tenth of a tenth of a tenth of a tenth of a 6% of a cent.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why I get so annoyed with this, because you can't see the actual like price really. You can't, because it's too you know what I mean? I imagine trading this on like you got to type in all the zeros to do your take profit and stuff.
Yeah, on Bybit though, they get rid of 3 of the zeros.
Interesting. I've been too afraid to try to trade this. Let's see. How's the 4 hour? VWAP still curving down. You might hit some support here soon. Yeah, these VWAPs curving up on these time frames. You might, let's see how the 10-minute is. Curvature in the 6-minute. You might have hit a little bottom here. What do you think, man?
I mean, I see some uneven butt cheek action going on. I see a nice bullish divergence coming in right about where your cursor is right now.
Yeah.
You know,
I like the 5-minute. Yeah.
that's the 5-minute you're on right now.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute. I do like the get a little trigger wave, and then bam, maybe she'll come up. Maybe she'll come up to. Let's see. Probably get that fib level at 3%. Get that fib level, maybe 10%. Oh my, this is so volatile. Oh my god. Wow.
Looks like Crypto Face is live right now, man. he probably longed the bottom.
He might have, unless he was still long.
I feel like he probably did long the bottom. Oh, was he long before?
I don't know if he was still long. He would have been safer with Ethereum. Ethereum didn't dump as hard. Bitcoin was the one that really was bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he would. From what
it
like
is.
I was long. Go ahead.
It really is crazy. Like even though all this crazy stuff happened with the cryptos and all that, it's just like everything traded so technically. Like everything's trading so technically. Even though the move was very violent, I mean, it's just amazing that like we rejected perfectly off the golden pocket. This was a level I was looking to short for a while, and I did short it, and then we got a perfect bounce off the naked weekly point of control, and now we're rejecting perfectly off the 0.5 fib level. It's just so crazy how technical this is. Even though it seems very crazy. It's like if you're prepared in advance for what could happen, then you always are ready, regardless of what will happen.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I'm seeing the 15-minute coming down, the 4-hour. You got the VWAP still curving up, but it's been above the 0 line for a while.
On Bitcoin?
Yeah. It's tough to really, in my view,
we might come down from here. I mean, it's weird because we're in a weird position where we're either printing the gnarliest bullish divergences or the gnarliest bearish divergences, depending on how you're looking at this. Which is just so crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's gonna. If you put a trade in right now, you're probably gonna be bored for a while. Usually, after a big move up and down like this, usually we're sideways for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, after a big impulsive move, we usually range for a little bit. Everybody FOMOs in whichever direction the move happened, and then we do nothing.
Yeah.
But
that was good.
Do you ever use the 12-minute time frame, man?
Yeah, I do. I do use the 12-minute and this. I like the money flow crossovers in the 12-minute. I mean, I was last night. I was looking at this. It was too late for me. 2 a.m. Too late for me to get in. I just passed out. Around 11 or something. But I would have went in right here in this money flow crossover in the 12-minute, just coming up. Look at that.
Yeah. 12-minute, man, is no joke. I mean, I really like that.
And now, we're looking, the money flow could come back into the red here. This could be a nice short opportunity. If we get another rejection off of this fib level, 62.4 about.
Yeah. I mean, it really looks like we're rejecting now. I mean, I don't use Heiken Ashi candles. I use regular old, and I mean, we got a pretty clean rejection off of that.
Yeah.
We have some pretty gnarly bearish divergences, man.
Yeah,
they're pretty gnarly.
Hey, how's our 1 hour? Okay, our 1 hour view of yeah, I don't know. It's possible these green dots. I don't know if this is getting confirmed. I don't know. Let's see, how long do we have? Hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, this might not get confirmed. This could just curve back down.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the bearish divergence we would put in if that thing doesn't confirm.
Yeah.
So
it's up in the air. It's up in the air. I mean, you have usually a move. I'd say will probably be something. It's going to be like this for a while. Sideways, and then you're either going to break up or break down. That's what's going to happen. If you break down, I mean, could be bad. But if you break up, which I think it's a little bit more likely, because you got the daily VWAP curving up 16. This is about to print it did print a green dot, wasn't confirmed, but it's about to print it again. And then combined with the hourly money flow curving up, I would lean a little bit more bullish. What do you think?
It's tough to say, man. It's really tough to say because the weekly's looking like we could top out soon, honestly. And I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
trust. I don't trust impulsive moves like this. They make me uncertain about things. What time frame is that? The 3-day?
Oh yeah, this don't look good.
Yeah, like that doesn't look so good at all. And the 2-day. Check out the 2-day.
Let's see the 2-day. Yeah, let's take a look at this. This doesn't make me feel too uncomfortable. I mean, VWAP could just curve right back up for it's a nice green dot. You can
Yeah.
make the argument this is a little this descending wedge, it's a bit bullish, and you just come right back up. This is what I'm thinking this is what I've been saying is probably gonna happen. And then something like that up to 73 or whatever. Then you come down. Then you come down there or whatever.
I hope you're right, man. I would love to see like 70, $80,000 Bitcoin in November.
That'd be
I'd
great.
really love to see
I
that.
just want to know like what price it's going to be for all the bears to admit they're wrong. Like what it has to go up to. It has to be like 150 or something. It has to be high.
I hope it is, because honestly, I've been hodling Bitcoin for so long. As a trader, I don't care at all, but as a hodler of Bitcoin, there's some things I want to do if Bitcoin goes to 100 plus K. There's some things I want to do.
Like
Like,
hodl more, buy more.
No, I want to get a Ferrari. I want to get a Lamborghini tractor.
They have that?
Yeah, man, they totally have that. Yeah, you should
Oh, that's
Google it right now. Go onto Google and Google Lamborghini tractor.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, they're really spiffy, bro. And you know, as a farmer, I need a Lamborghini tractor. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Oh yeah, this is what Crypto Yacht has one. He has the tires on his yacht, right?
yeah, crypto. Yeah, I hear you were chilling with crypto yacht the other day.
Yeah. I was. I'm trying to chill with Crypto Yacht. Crypto Yacht's got to buy a yacht in Miami. We got to have a wild party with all of us. Crypto face there. Everyone with crypto in their name. He's got to come.
Yeah.
This is the car I want. Show you the car I want.
I can't see it. All I see is your chart.
Because I'm not. Yeah. Okay. The way.
Oh, you're
I
only
want-
sharing. Is there any way you could do it in the same browser tab or no?
No, because I'm on I downloaded. I could maybe.
Oh.
Let me change my. Let's see. Yeah. I think it's too complicated. I'll just tell you the car, the Porsche Taycan, that like electric car.
Oh, interesting. Man.
Electric Porsche. It's like one of the fastest cars out there. Because what people don't realize is these electric cars, they got better. They're even faster than the Lambos.
Interesting, man.
Electric. Yeah, the new Tesla Roadster is going to come out next year. Starting price of like 180,000 or something.
Interesting,
That's
bro.
going to be the fastest car ever made.
Really?
Yeah, the new Roadster. Yeah, I think it goes from 0 to 80 in 2.5 seconds. Something insane. Like so much G-force, you'd probably break your neck.
That's cool, man. Very practical, I think, too.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Crypto Lifer with the super chat. My man, Crypto Lifer. Yo, we got to collab sometime. You ever watch the Crypto Lifer, Evan?
No, I haven't heard of him.
Check him out, bro. He does some really good TA on all these different altcoins, and he's spot on, pretty spot on.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, so you said like I'm just thinking about it. Like, your HODL portfolio? I'm curious. Do you earn interest on it, or do you just keep it on a hardware wallet? How do you secure it well?
Well, I most of my HODL I keep on a hardware wallet, and then I keep some of it on in a hot wallet. I stake Cardano. I'm a big Cardano staker, cause the reason I love to stake Cardano is because first of all I love steak, especially filet mignon, and then I have a friend named Dan who has a car, and so for those three reasons I love to stake Cardano, and it's actually pretty good passive income. I recommend it.
No, it's a lot. Yeah, it's because I bought a lot of that at like 20-30 cents, that area. That's been a nice investment. That and Matic too. Those are, because I keep my Matic on my Celsius wallet. That is a nice passive income stream.
Yeah, it's cool. I think everyone should get into staking it, especially these days, man. Like the dollar is, what is that even? You know?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, the more money they print, obviously the dollar is just gonna go down and down. And the thing you got to be careful about is like with taxes, like you might want to never sell a lot of this crypto. Just if you need money, just borrow against it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with some of those lending platforms, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I've done. Yeah, I mainly just the money I took, I just bought more crypto with it. So basically just buying a margin. But
Yeah, yeah,
um,
that's what I do as well.
yeah,
That's what I do as well.
we're very risky. We're very risky investors.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a way to um to do it lower risk though, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't
If you
consider
do,
myself a high risk. Shout out to Bob Bazaar, by the way, with the super chat, who says J Crypto Lifer and Crypto Face are without a doubt the dons of this pace. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your hard work. We forgot Evan Aldo, my friend. Forgot Evan Aldo. He's the new up and coming cryptocurrency YouTube star over here, right, Evan?
yeah. I mean, I don't use clickbaity thumbnails. It's probably why I only have 7,000 subscribers. We're working to get up to 10,000
Yeah.
subscribers. I'm working on my website. I'm on my second web developer right now, so I'm learning a lot about this type of stuff. But yeah, it's there's so much to learn in this space, man.
Yeah, and in all seriousness, guys, if you have not subscribed to Evan Aldo's channel, go subscribe because he makes calls and they're spot on. He has a way of looking at Market Cipher is different than me, and he makes those calls and they're spot on, right? So it's always good to get a different perspective on things, you know, when it comes to technical analysis and trading, because it really kind of is an art, right? I think it's like an art. It's interesting how much confluence there are when you get two traders together that have different style of trading, but they'll enter into very similar trades, but based on two completely different things. You know?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm more like I like to look at like I find patterns in the money flow and the VWAP like patterns in that. And I use a little bit less of support and resistance than you do. I'm more into the kind of spider lines and fib levels because they're easier. I don't like to spend so much time drawing out these lines of support and resistance, and all this stuff because I'm lazier than you. But yeah, it's different, different way.
Shout out to Crypto Yacht who subscribed to Evan Aldo. And yeah, man, I mean, honestly, I trade with support and resistance. You know, I love support and resistance and fibs. Like, I love pulling out my fib. You know, I cannot go anywhere without pulling it out. And, you know, it's a strange condition to live with, honestly. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta whip that out. Like always in public at the gym, just whipping out the fib, man.
whipping it out.
Always,
Yeah.
always. It's important on the cell phone,
Yeah.
whipping it out at the beach, whipping it out.
Yeah, and it is a little awkward. Like I find at the gym, you know, people get upset with me because I've got the fib out and I'm on the bench, and it takes me too long in between sets, you know, and I lose my
Yeah, no,
pump.
it does. Yeah,
I lose the pump.
yeah. Just imagine like this, all this big dump and then pump happening while you're at the gym. You gotta take the fib. You gotta you better hope the gym is empty, or else you're getting that bench press. Somebody's kicking you off of that. Taking too much time.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's so
Yeah.
true. So, what do you think about this whole SHIB thing, man? Because I mean, the Bitcoin it's looking actually pretty bullish right now. What's going on with the corn here? Take another look at the
With,
corn.
with the corner of the ship.
Well, I'm looking at the corn real quick on my screen just to see what's happening because we did get
Yeah.
a little rejection here off of this .5 fib level. Good thing we pulled it out here, and this is insane, bro. This is insane. The dump and pump.
Yeah, yeah. Well, looks like we might come down a little bit. I mean, we're about to print a red dot in the 3 hour. The 10 minutes about to curve. It's about to curve back into the red. This is a good time, guys, listening to this. If you're long right now, it's a good time to take some partial profits. Not financial advice, but partial profits are always good here. Set your
Yeah,
stop loss to entry point. So I would say. Money flow's curving down a lot of these time frames. So
it's coming up on the 6 minute though.
6 minute.
6 minute actually looks a little
Ooh.
nice here.
Yeah, yeah. 6 minute. Yeah, it's coming up. When you're on a time frame this low, I like to wait till you actually have a crossover the way I trade.
Yeah, yeah,
And then the hourly, okay, you got the green dot. Yeah.
yeah.
It's so hard to say.
It
What would you lean? What would you say the probability is?
it depends, man. Like, why don't I flip everything upside down? I'm just gonna turn the charts upside down here. Do you ever do that?
No.
I mean, I have to be honest. If I was looking at this flipped upside down, I would say that we have a massive uneven butt cheek printing here on the 1 hour, which looks to me like we're gonna come down more. Um, because depending on, I mean, we put in a higher high, and right now, the momentum is putting a lower high. So unless we really keep coming up here, if we get this uneven butt cheeks pattern, I mean,
Ooh, yeah, yeah. It's so uneven butt cheek. That's like a hidden divergence, right?
no. That's actually a regular divergence. An uneven butt cheeks is a regular divergence. So if anybody out there is unfamiliar with what an uneven butt cheeks is, here's a picture of one. And Evan can't see this, which is a shame, Evan. But
Yeah.
the left butt cheek is much more plump and juicier than the right butt cheek. And if we're looking at Market Cipher B here, we can see the left butt cheek very plump and juicy. The right butt cheek not so much. And the reason is because people don't know this, but sometimes you can injure yourself working out, and then the right glute won't fire when you squat and deadlift, and that'll cause a muscular imbalance. And so that will.
I've had that happen.
How did that happen?
I've had that happen.
Oh, you've had that happen, right? The right glute don't fire. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do some single leg stuff at that point to strengthen the other one. Get some yeah.
Yeah, to even it out for sure.
Yeah,
And
lunges are good for that.
lunges are great. Single leg presses. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying we're getting an uneven butt cheeks here, but if we go to the half-hour time frame, I have this inverted. I wish you could see my screen because I've turned everything upside down, and it looks like we're gonna come down more, unless something drastic happens here. And again, I'm no expert. This is
I see it right now. Because I'm looking at it on my phone, the live stream. So
okay. Yeah, you see this? Like, look at the 12-minute. Looks like money flow is about to curve up, and we have a very clear divergence here. I mean, I just take a trend line. We put in our lower low. We've been putting in higher lows here. Looks like we might come down, guys.
Yeah, that's what I've been. Yeah, because I mean, we interpret things, kind of our way of we get the same outcomes from different ways of kind of interpreting the chart. Like I would be looking more at like the 3 hour VWAP coming down combined with money flow coming down in the 10-minute. That's how I would get that kind of conclusion.
Really interesting, man. So here I'm gonna put on your screen right now for the ladies and gentlemen out in the audience. 90% gentlemen, though I've seen the analytics, and 97%
on mine.
Oh, nice, man, nice. So let's see what you're seeing here, man. What are you seeing here?
So yeah, I'm seeing like if you look at you could see my screen, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, so I look at VWAP starting to come down, and this VWAP is coming out of the 3 hour, and then a good time frame to look at combined with the 3 hour, these lower ones, like between 10, 15-minute, that type of stuff. And you came back in the money flow here a little bit in the green, but you could just come right back in the red. It's like here you see like this is the crypto face coined this term. The mama turtle is the big one, and then it's trying to come down. You see this in VWAPs too with the money flow. And then here, this next money flow crossover on the 10-minute, that might bring us down a good amount. 15 minutes, same deal, waiting for that money flow trying to come down, or 12-minute as well. It's looking, see, you've been in the green for a while. You're due to come into the red. That's how I interpret it. But uneven butt cheeks, yeah, that works well too. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess mama turtle, baby turtle, uneven butt cheek. That's so interesting. Yeah, I guess I never really looked at it that way with the money flow, because I mean, I would look at it and draw a trend line and say that it's coming down, but momentum waves really helped me with that as well. Do you look at divergences at all? Because that's pretty much the main thing I trade is divergences.
So yeah, on bigger time frames though, not on. I don't really look at too many. I mean, on lower time frames, I mainly look at money flow. I'll look at like a money flow in like trigger waves. Yeah, divergences, trigger waves coming up on lower time frames like here. But on bigger time frames, I like to really draw out the divergences, like on the 4 hour or whatever. Well, we haven't had one in a while, but when they do happen, or the daily on bigger time frames, like that 1 hour and above, like here's something like this. Here's a nice bullish divergence right here as prices coming down, momentum is coming up. So yeah, but on lower time frames, it's more like usually like 15-minute, 12-minute. I'm looking for a lot of money flow crossovers and trigger waves. Like even if there's no actual divergence, the trigger waves sometimes still work. Well, here was I don't know the actual. It was mainly just sideways here, but yeah, this was this is what I was looking at last night. Fell asleep too early to really get into this, but right here, look at this money flow right here. You know,
Right.
you came down a little bit, but bam.
Yeah, for sure, man. And
Yeah.
that was that was an interesting time for me because I guess I longed it pretty early. Like I longed it from that first wick down and just stayed in the long all weekend. Just like or not all weekend. When did it happen? What day was that there? I guess the 27th or something.
Yeah, 27, 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very sideways.
Just all day yesterday I was long, and you know, I just I was holding on because of the bullish divergence you just saw in the 1 hour time frame. You know, I trusted it. I'm like, you know what, Market Cipher has never let me down before. She's not gonna let me down now. And those uneven butt cheeks don't lie. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I try to wait longer because like I feel like when I just enter those like long and painful trades where you're waiting for like years to have an outcome, a while to have it, you're just checking your phone all day. It's just getting so I like to wait till I see like my little trigger waves or my thing where because I just want to see that outcome quicker.
Yeah, I'm usually the same. I thought we were gonna get a pretty big bounce because my man, you know, shout out to White Phoenix. He had this awesome trade setup that he found and shared in the Discord, and you know, it was basically where we were gonna come down right to where we dumped, and then get a bounce to the upside, which happened. It happened, but then we like traded sideways for a while. So yeah, it was a little scary. But what do you think about Ethereum, bro? Or before we get into Ethereum, what about SHIB? Because everyone's hopping on the SHIB train, man. I'm on the train. You know, the train is crashing. I'm still long. Haven't closed the dang long. What's going on with this, man?
You know, I think the cool kids are past SHIB. I think SHIB is last week, man. I think Floki is what you got to be looking at. The Flokenomics one, that thing that went up 2,000% in one day about a month ago.
Yeah,
that's what the cool kids are into now.
Like, the popular kids.
What's that?
The popular kids, right?
Yeah. I mean, Dogecoin is now like the boomers, like the millennials, like us. We're into like SHIB, and then the cool kids, 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, kids that's still in college, high school, they're into Floki, so they're way ahead of it. So I think yesterday was a good indication where everyone on Twitter was posting about it. It was a good indication we would have came down at some point. And a good place where you could have went short on this. I'm not don't have too much interest in trading things like this, but you know, look at this money flow crossover right here in the 10-minute. Like, you know, you could have, as long as you had some type of risk management and knew to take profits, you know, before at some point. I mean, just look at the percentage right here. If you went in here, 10% to 10x 100% easily. And then, I mean, you could have waited it out. Maybe you would have stopped out in profit, and the next one, bam, comes down more. Next one comes down more. So these money flow crossovers, these are powerful on the 10-minute. And then you look at it combined with like, you know, the higher time frames, and you wait for this looks overheated, view up coming down. So
bearish divergence. Massive bearish divergence on the 4 hour, money flow coming down.
The thing about that was like I was looking at this bearish divergence before, and I was like, oh, maybe we're probably at the top here, but no, that's the problem with this. A lot of people got wrecked around here, probably trying to short. But it's like what I said yesterday in my video. Like one of these divergences is going to play out. It's a matter of time. You know what I mean?
Do you know my secret to shorting the exact top, which I've done many times. Didn't do it for Bitcoin. Didn't do it for SHIB. Didn't do it for Sol, although it was staring me in the face. But bro, the gains will blind you to bearish signs. Like when you're in like 1,500% profit, making so much money, you see the bearish signs, and you're like, it blinds me, man. And but I've noticed this, and you can go back and back test this. And sorry, I gotta sniff my mug here. Smells good. The secret is if you see a bearish divergence on the 4 hour time frame with the momentum waves and the money flow, like the momentum and the money flow are both coming down on the 4 hour, wow.
Yeah.
Guaranteed the top. Guaranteed. I shorted Sol from $214, which was the first all-time high, using that strategy. And you see it right there?
Yeah, same thing right here. Yeah, money flow coming. Yeah, I see him.
I've shorted the Bitcoin that way. I've shorted XR Pizzle that way. I've shorted so many things that way, and the opposite is true for longs, but it's actually more. It's less common to happen on the 4 hour for longs, but
Interesting.
that is like for shorts, man. That is like a surefire. Of course, not financial advice, not a surefire, but I'd say I've never entered a trade with that signal on Market Cipher and had it be in a loss ever. And I've
So did SHIB play out that way? Let's see.
yeah, SHIB played out that way. SHIB played out that way, and I was too blind to see it, bro. When you're 3,000% in profit and up massive amounts, it's like, man.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. Maybe back here, not as here.
Look at the money flow.
Money flow wasn't coming
money
out.
flow's coming up, right?
Right there.
And that's not a divergence. That's not a divergence there. That's price came down.
You're right. That's not a divergence.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. And here's not. I don't think this is a divergence either. Was this it? No. You're right.
So
you are very. I'm going to be looking at that. Wow.
Bro, it's powerful, man. I mean, I always tell people, if you want to be a swing trader and you don't want to be a slave to the charts like me and Evan. Well, I don't know if you are, Evan, but I'm a slave to. I'm like scalping on like the 1 minute time frame. Ooh, 1 minute bearish div going short, man.
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah.
You know. So
I'm not really a scalp trader.
Pulling out my fib on the 5 second from the swing low to the swing high, trying to get a scalp. But
I don't have that version of TradingView to even get those low time, get below the 1 minute.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't even. There's no reason. The way I trade it, I'm not trying to look at it in no 5 second time frame.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, bro, but I scalping, it does something to me. I like it, but
it's instant gratification. It's very dopamine heavy.
Yeah, that is what it is, man. That really is what it is. It's the dopamine, and it gives you something to do every day. Like I don't trade every day, right? I maybe only actually day trade maybe like 2 or 3 days a week. But when I do, it's just there's something so nice about waking up in the morning after I pray and like do some heavy squats and deadlifts, just doing the analysis and like planning out my day. Like what trades would I take today? And I don't know. I enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
but I tell people, if they want to swing trade, just look for the 4 hour divs, money flow, momentum. Imagine just with good risk management what people could do just using, literally, they don't have to know any TA, just Market Cipher, and that's it. Just like divergences, money flow, momentum, boom.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, 100. Yeah, swing trade, day trading, swing trading. I mean, the daily, that's very powerful too. I mean, this, on SHIB now, like, let's look at the next divergence that's going to form. Well, 16.
Uh-oh.
This one, well, money flow is not coming out here, so your strategy doesn't. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What happened?
Well, we got that big bearish div on the 12 hour, and I know money flow is not coming down on the 12 hour, but I've kind of found that the 4 hour for me is a good time frame to tell me what's going to happen on those higher time frames. Like once you see the divergence and the money flow coming down on the 4 hour, it usually means money flow's peaked on the daily.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely. I want to check that for because I know what's been popping off, Matic. I don't know if you got in on that train.
I did, man. I actually longed a breakout, which I usually don't do, but I longed Matic.
Yeah, I've been holding this guy since 15 cents. I just been earning interest on this in the Celsius wallet. Oh my god, that's been one of the best investments of my life.
Nice, man. I haven't been doing that.
You'd be able to get 18% on it, and I've been holding it for months and months.
Interesting, man.
Yeah, it's a good project. Yeah, we may have it here. Maybe the next. Well, this isn't gonna. Oh, that's another. Here, this wouldn't qualify because the money flow is still coming up.
Did Matic dump just with this last thing? What time frame is this?
The 4 hour.
Okay, so Matic didn't dump.
No, not yet. It's just been going to the moon. This is like at all-time highs right here.
That's good. So I'm probably still in my long. Yep, I'm still in my long. Okay, cool.
Yeah, all-time highs was about 2. Oh my god, I didn't realize it came up that much. Wow.
Man, SHIB is just dumping so hard right now. I might want to close my long.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah, if
I'm only up 800% now. That's so low compared to what it was.
Oh, I would just get out, honestly.
Evan Aldo says it, I'll do it. Financial advice.
I
Thank you, bro.
don't. Not financial. I mean, the meme coins are the hardest. We are hitting a fib level. I mean,
Yeah. I can't believe how
it'll
much
probably
money
be.
I'm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I would. This was me up 800%. I'd take a lot of profits, but I don't know.
I just took half my position out. I have a small
Yeah.
position. If we pump back up, it'll still be something nice. But I've made my dang money on this, bro. I've made a lot of money on this on the SHIB train. I can't be dissatisfied. You know, I'm a big proponent of taking profits. Like seriously, like I will enter a scalp and like if we go 0.5%, I'll take 25% of the trade out or more. Sometimes limit out, post only, and you know that's honestly how I make money is by not losing money and by locking in profits.
Yeah.
Are you big on that too, or?
So the way I do it is when you're going with the trend, I take usually 20 or 30% out, usually 25% out on the first take profit. So if you're going long, it's that. If I'm shorting and going against the trend right now in this environment, I usually always take 40% out in the first take profit.
That's a good idea. That's a good
That's
idea.
kind of my main strategy. The other thing too is like when feels euphoric, usually it's when you start feeling really good and it's a lot of money, I usually always take partial profits and just that stop loss entry point.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You know what was interesting? This is interesting. I was by the pool the day Bitcoin hit the all-time high around almost 67, I believe. And right when it hit like the all-time high, there were a bunch of people out by the pool. I was making my video out by the pool, and a bunch of people were talking about Bitcoin. I overheard them talking about Bitcoin. It's like, we're going to be Bitcoin millionaires. We're going to retire early. We're we're going to move by the beach, yada, yada, yada. That was the top. That was right before the correction.
Interesting, man.
Yeah, right. They got it right on the nose, right on the nose.
I hope they
And
made
if you see
millionaires.
my screen, this is the new one that the cool kids are into now, Floki. This is look at this type of so it's been up 5,000% since it came out,
Crazy, bro.
I think.
Crazy.
Floconomics. This may be the new one. It's one of those small ones, but you know, it's I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. It's almost got money flow crossover on the 4 hour. We're coming up there, and then 1 hour. Ooh, it's looking nice, looking nice. Here,
Eh,
a little
eh.
overheated on the lower time
Yeah, a
frames.
little bit. Yeah.
A little overheated, but the 4 hour.
Looking not so bad.
Trying
Let
to
me see
think
the
what
4 hour
else.
again. Let me see the 4 hour again.
Yeah, few up coming down, but
Yeah, I don't trust that 4 hour, man.
yeah, well, it's not a divergence. Not, it shouldn't make an actual divergence unless it goes up a lot more. But
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
this is yeah, this could be the new meme coin, Floki, because Elon Musk's dog is called Floki. So if you post about it, maybe it'll Floconomics.
Maybe
What do you
it'll
think of
pump.
ICP? You ever mess with ICP?
Yeah, man. Yes, actually. I think it has a lot of potential because it's a coin that can actually solve like a real issues that are in the world, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm trying to get into it. I have a very little bit on spot, and I need to get more. It's a can we leverage trade that on Bybit?
You know, I think you can leverage trade it somewhere. I don't know if it's. I think you can.
Let me search for it real quick on Bybit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Oh, okay. I might get into that.
Yeah, I might just do a cross 100x long right now on it.
Oh, did I ever tell you this story? Yo, I gotta tell you this story. So, I don't know how this happened on PHEMEX one time. I accidentally entered a trade, 100x cross. I entered a trade like that by accident. I think I meant to do like 6x leverage or something. This was over the summer, and it went 100x cross margin. And guess what happened?
You won a whole bunch of money.
I made like $5 grand in 2.5 seconds.
Nice.
And just got out of it. And first of all, I was like, why the hell is this going up so high? And I was like,
Yeah. Bro, I've done that too by accident. On Bybit, they have like the futures things instead of regular like inverse. It was like inverse futures, and it was set to 100 cross, and the same exact thing happened to me. Like I entered a trade, it went up like 50% in 1 second, then back down to like 0%, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on, man?
Yeah, yeah, no, that's. I think they purposely like do that glitch on some people. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
But,
I didn't make a lot on it. I think I got out of break even because of the fees. It was a market trade. I was trying to trade like a bounce, and I didn't have a limit set, and then I marketed out because I was scared, man. So I took a loss on it.
I immediately got out of that. I was just like, wow. I was just like, that was not like. Yeah, I feel like it happens once a year or something crazy like that. But,
Yeah. In fact, I have a little thing I like to do once a year. Just go 100x cross on some random trade, because you have a 50% chance of it working out.
Well, the thing with I forget. I always use isolate. So does cross automatically mean if you don't have a stop loss, you're getting your entire account blown out and goes the wrong way?
Yeah, it'll just keep taking the margin from your account.
Okay, but if you have a stop loss, it'll be all right.
Yeah, but the fees are lower.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Pretty sure the fees are lower. I never use cross though. I use isolated, and I isolate my margin big time. So like, I love high leverage. I love it, man. I used to only trade low leverage swing trading, but ever since I got into scalping, it's like, wait a second. So I could 70x leverage this and put this much on my trade and only risk this much. And it's like,
You know, I gotta try that. That might be because you can even try that for swing trading too. You just put a tiny percentage of your account in.
yeah.
And it would be the same as going like 7x leverage with your whole account or whatever.
Yeah, but the problem with that, you have to make sure your entry is spot on. Like, you know,
You gotta limit in, right?
I mean, if you're swing trading, I guess you can mark it in, but like scalping,
Yeah.
I always try and limit in, and if I have to mark it in, then you must limit out. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was gonna say like I wouldn't go 70x. I mean, that's just I never heard of anyone going that high.
I've been dabbling with it, bro, and maybe I'm getting
my
cocky with it, but the thing is, like, you know, if you have like a nice confluence, like if you have a golden pocket, which is also like a high volume node, and you have a bearish divergence on 12-minute, the 6-minute, the 3-minute, and the 1-minute, and the money flow's coming down, there's a very high chance that you're gonna reject off that level, and you're gonna have enough playing room, even with 70x leverage, that even if it goes a little bit above your level, you're not gonna get liquidated, not even close.
Mm.
And
Oh.
and then yeah, I mean, I'm talking scalps, bro. If I'm swing trading, I usually go like 20 and down.
Yeah, I mean, my swing trading, I'm usually on like 4 to 6x usually. I mean, Ethereum like 3x. That's usually the main deal I do.
Yeah, I used to do that too because I was scared of getting liquidated, and I was more of a swing trader. Like, you know, I only started scalping a lot recently because of the fact that well, I'm trading full time now. So like, I quit my other business
Oh,
back
what did you
in
do? I'm curious.
uh how do I explain? I guess I was I was into digital marketing.
Oh,
Digital
okay.
marketing. Yeah. Yeah, so search engine optimization, growing YouTube channels, super big, and getting websites, you know, Google Ads and all that kind of stuff, and web development. And it just got too much, man. With the YouTube channel starting up and the Discord group, it's like I can't do this. So I stopped doing that. And
It's a lot, man. It is a lot compared to, I mean, you got the wife, the kids, the farm. I mean, I don't have ever anything, but it's still a lot.
yeah, it is a lot. It's funny too, cause like, you know, I would never think it would be a lot, right? All you do is like sit down all day and talk to Aldo on YouTube and trade, but there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. And then other things come up. You got to find your lawyers, your accountants, those type of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, still trying to get my financial advisor degree over here. Just kidding, I'm not. You play any music? Do you play bass?
No, I used to play piano when I was real young, but no, I don't play any instruments. You play guitar, I know that, right? Or was it bass?
I dabble with different stringed instruments, guitar, bass. I could program some mean drums, bro. Just give me a superior drummer.
You know what's funny is like I remember like the first time it was one of your live streams I saw, and you shared like a video from a different account where you were playing the guitar or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, like, there's no way this guy actually looks like this. And I saw like another video of you showing the gym in your garage, and I was like, wow, that's actually him. I was expecting some like really nerdy 30-year-old guy.
That's me, bro. Really nerdy and 30.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the tattoos and big muscles. I was not expecting that. I was
Yeah,
just like, wow.
they call me Nerdy 30 actually, in my circles.
Circles, yeah. What's it like being 30? What's it like being 30?
Horrible, man. You wake up in the morning and your back hurts and you're tired. Stub your toe on the door when you're trying to get out to make a pot of coffee. You wake up the baby. Your wife's pissed. Yeah, it's no fun, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of the people, you do notice like a lot of the people. Did you go to college or?
No, thankfully.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any student loans, so I had a fun time in Miami, Miami.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but you notice like a lot of people you went to college with are just like, it starts to hate you, especially your metabolism slows down once you get to your mid-20s and that type of stuff. And
That's what they say.
people
Yeah.
definitely, people don't look as good as they looked when they were in college. You definitely see that. And it is it's kind of the attitude a lot of people have was like, let's party now because we're not going to be able to do this after. And I would always be like, well, who says you can't? Who says you can't have freedom after? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's such a stupid mentality, man. Honestly, and it's like, the funny thing is, I'm stronger right now. I'm stronger, and I'm healthier, and life is just so much better now than it was when I was younger. Honestly.
Yeah, no, it is. You always got to make time. That's the most important. Just make time to like lift weights, even if it's just a half hour a day. Make some time to lift weights. I like to go in the sauna. I do ice baths too. That type of stuff. It's good.
Wow, bro. Where do you live? In Colorado?
No, I live in South Florida.
Oh, sorry, bro. The way you're talking, you sound like a hipster from Colorado. Like, yeah, man, I take ice baths.
Yeah, I should go at. I want to when I finally buy a house or whatever. When I finally buy a house, which should be hopefully when Bitcoin hits 100K or whatever. When I hopefully buy a condo or a house, I'm gonna have like a sauna inside, and I'm gonna have like a gym room, like a sauna and ice bath, so you can do hot and cold. It's so good for you.
Oh wow, Bitcoin just dumped and
did it?
Yeah, it's dumping right now, but it wicked all the way down back to the value area high here and then bounced back up. So, but we're printing a red dot in the 12-minute. Money flow's coming down. 24-minute. Looks like we could print a very gnarly bearish divergence on the 24-minute. I'm staying in my short, honestly, and I'm staying in my long too. I like to be schlong. If you're schlong, and you've got it good, because I was short from here. Long from way down here now. Wow, my long is juicy. And then I shorted at the 0.5 fib because why the heck not, right? We're at a 0.5 fib, bearish divergences. Now I'm in a nice long.
This 10-minute I like for a short. This 10-minute I like. 10-minute bearish divergence. Yeah, that coming down. Yeah, you're going to get the money crossover.
Yeah. You'd
probably get a nice short. Not financial advice. You'd probably have a 70-80% shot of getting a nice short here.
I think it's a good one. I mean, mine's already up 30% right. Well, now it went down a little bit just now. We got a little blue candle. But Evan, how come you don't use purple and blue candles, bro?
Man, it's just I like the contrast of colors. Purple and blue is too similar to me. It's like I'm looking at the same color.
Really?
Almost. Yeah, I like the.
People are saying the sound is bad right now.
Oof. Well, we've been on a while. How much more time do you have? Do you have anything?
I guess I should probably get going, man.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it's good. It's really good to have you on the channel. I'm glad we got to collaborate a little bit here.
Yeah, that was. We just got the 10-minute money flow crossover to the red. I might go short on this.
Hey, your 10-minute money flow just crossed over?
Yeah, I'm on Hikins though. I'm on Hikins.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm on Hikins too now. And
that's a nice divergence. Yeah.
Are you on Bybit?
No, Coinbase. I usually am on Coinbase.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, what's your view on that? I mean, I think for scalp trading, you're probably better off on Bybit, but CryptoFace always uses Coinbase. That's why
I mean, I do everything on Bybit. I use Binance sometimes, especially recently. I've been using more Binance for things, but that's because of the liquidity on Binance, and I've been tracking just liquidity in the market and stuff. But Mostly just Bybit. Now, yeah, we're dumping now, man. This is a nice
Yeah,
short position I'm in
this
right
is
now.
nice.
50%. Man, this is a juicy short. I'm gonna take some profit on this one, man. Take some
Yeah.
profit.
Did you? Oh yeah. Okay, you were already short. So I'm. How's? Ooh, let's see. ETH.
I'm short from 61.79.
I'm gonna hold on a sec. I gotta do something on PHEMEX right now. It's important right here. Okay, I gotta. Let me set my stop loss to entry point on my ETH trade. Yeah, that's important. Okay, I'm done with that. Good, good.
We're coming down to ribbon 5 on Market Cipher A. These are some crazy markets, bro. I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I was able to like short the top, long the bottom, and short not quite from the top, but pretty dang close.
Yeah, ETH is we're about to print a red dot in the 1 hour, and then 6 minutes. 6 minutes a good entry point. Yeah, if you entered right on this money flow crossover in the 6 minute, that'd have been nice.
That's really nice, my friend.
Yeah.
Super
So,
nice.
Anyway, man, this was a great talk. If anyone could hear us, I hope we'll straighten out. I definitely want to have. We'll probably do a live if you want to come on next week sometime on my channel to
I would
sometime
love to,
do a
man.
live stream,
I would love to.
live stream together. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was awesome. Thanks so much for having me. And if anyone could hear me, not financial advice, but it looks like we may come down a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move my stop loss to my entry right now.
Yes, so I'm long on ETH and long on Cardano right now, and both of those are locked in. So
That's good, man. I'm all about
Cardano
locking
was
it in.
nice. Went in on that last night. That was a nice trade. But yeah,
On Cardano, you went long on it?
yeah, last night, yeah.
Nice, nice.
That was the only one I was confident enough before I just completely couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. But yeah.
I got in a super nice long on Cardano from $1.82.
Oof.
And it was one of my ninja entries, bro. I on September 27th, I did some intense technical analysis. It was super intense technical analysis, and I came up with the trade setup, and I had my plan in advance. And when I got the confirmations on Market Cipher and all that, I had my limit order was already set, and I just caught that wick, man. I caught that wick.
Oof. Yeah, no, that's a good, yeah. Then you probably were on 70x leverage, right?
No, it was only 20x. Because here's the thing: if I'm gonna enter a trade like that, I have to give myself some playing room, bro. Because I longed a golden pocket, a 618, and I wanted to make sure my stop loss was under the 0.65. And if I'm gonna do something like that as a limit order, then what I'll do is I'll keep the leverage medium high, like 20x, 25x, and put like just 1% of my account onto the trade, which is still quite a lot of contracts. If you're 20xing your account, you know, you're still able to put, it's the equivalent of as if you had 1x and you put 20% of your account on the trade.
Yeah.
So it's still a lot, but if you get liquidated, you're only losing 1%, which is not a big deal. So that's why I put the limit order. And as I saw, you know, look at how juicy the money flow is on Cardano down here, like as we're coming up.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way if this trade gets triggered that we're not going to come up. You know, chances are so slim. We look at those big BitBoy juicy green dots down there, and then money flow coming up. You know.
Yeah. No, that is right around. Yeah, you got it good there.
Shout out to Crypto Guy who says red candles make him nervous. Yeah, you got to use the purple. Evan, one day we'll convert you, man.
You know, it's too similar. The colors are not contrasting enough. I need some other, like I got to use something else. Like I got to do like blue and red, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Like I need more of a contrast for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
It blends in too much the way my eyes are. Maybe I'm a little colorblind, but it just blends into it. It's like I'm looking at the same color. Especially on Market Cipher B. I've tried it, but I like the VWAP. Just make the line with the VWAP. I like that, and then red and green. Maybe you could mess around with that. I could do
Saint Christmas, man. Yeah, do some different, maybe some Kwanzaa colors or something. You know, get a little.
Yeah. We gotta definitely do that. I'm trying to.
Come on, you got to be a little bit more multicultural in your technical analysis, my friend.
Yeah, should do green and orange instead of red. Green and orange.
I like that. I like
like
that.
my alma mater, you Miami's colors, yeah.
Nice,
Go
nice.
Canes. But yeah. Anyway, man,
Yeah, bro.
great talking to you. Um,
Yeah, keep up the good work, man. You're absolutely killing it with the trades. I try and catch your live streams as much as I can.
Yeah,
And
same here, same here. I gotta watch yours a little bit more. I watched yours the other day, and I remember like I've been watching you so long. I remember when me too. Like we only used to really trade Bitcoin and Ethereum on margin. Now it's a whole different ballgame with all these altcoins.
alt season is go. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Alt season is wild.
Yeah,
But
because I don't even think you never really did TA on the altcoins back in the day, right?
well, I did back in the spring, and basically just trading patterns and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But now, now that we're back in that season, during also for me during farm season, I don't have time to trade all those coins.
yeah,
I'm just getting by with Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's like you fall into like autopilot, and but now alt season's here. The winter's coming. It's the perfect time to stock up on some crypto for the winter, man. So that once all the supply chain shortages stop, I'm sure having lots of crypto is going to help me. Just
yeah.
kidding. Just
No,
kidding.
yeah. Yeah, I got one last question. How many eggs do you eat in a day?
Anywhere from 0 to 12 in a given
12
day.
eggs?
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just curious because you out there chickens. I figure you're probably eating a ton of eggs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they go right to the pectorals. And
Yeah, no, I eat about probably five a day. Any more than five is a little bit excessive, I think.
yeah, I mean the reason I eat them is because I have them. It's like
Yeah, they're probably they got to be such high quality. What are the color of your yolks?
deep orange.
Deep, yeah, that's the best. There's the most nutrients in that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah. I buy those yolks sometimes. Yeah, those expensive ones at the most expensive ones you can find with the amber yolks.
yeah, and you don't even know if that's real. Like you could just feed your chickens marigolds and they'll get the amber yolks.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but we let them go out. They're wild beasts. Those things out in the woods eating everything. Who knows what bugs and that's what makes the eggs good. Our chickens are wild. Like when you look at them, they do not look cute. They're like gnarly. They got their feathers sticking up everywhere. Like the roosters are mean, but that's how it has to be, man. They're birds. If you domesticate your chickens too much, I feel like it's not good. If they're your pets and like, then if an animal comes to attack them, they won't defend themselves and they're just fat and lazy. Like
Yeah, I know. Do you have turkeys too? I know a lot of people have turkeys.
I don't. I want to go down that trail, the turkey trot trail, but for now I don't. But we have lots of wild turkey around, and get a little twanger out there.
Yeah, yeah. I know it's what was I gonna say? The turkeys, they're more alpha. They have a predatorial complex. They put their feathers up. They're more.
Really?
Yeah, they're more. I don't even know. Do they lay eggs? Could you eat their eggs
Oh
too?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Probably bigger. Yeah.
They're bigger, yeah, but I hear that if you let your turkeys and your chickens live together, it doesn't work out so good. But I would love to go down that road, and I love turkey. Like I love to eat turkey, and people don't know this, but
Your chickens too, or you just
what?
do you eat your chickens too?
Yeah, we eat them when they stop laying. So we have not gone down the meat bird road, but we've gone down the put them in a crock pot road. Um,
Oh, okay.
it's I would like to raise meat birds eventually someday if the Lord allows that. I want to up the goats game and really start producing cheese and stuff. Basically, the goal is to become self-sufficient, man. As self-sufficient as possible. I feel like that should be everyone's goal, especially if we're in the crypto space. Most of us are here because we understand what's going on with our current Keynesian economic system. And,
Yeah, I mean, it's either if you stay in the U.S., I would say either do that or move somewhere else, move to a third world country. That's kind of your other option.
yeah, and it's there's a lot of good places to go outside of the
Where
U.S.
would you go if you had to leave? Where would you go?
I would either go to Mexico, Dominican Republic, or Costa Rica.
Okay, yeah, that's where I would probably either go to like one of those or Panama or Southeast Asia, like Bali, something like that.
Yeah, my brother wants to go to Southeast Asia, but
I've been to Thailand. Interesting. Great experience.
Crypto Yacht says we're like two wives chatting to each other on the phone that keep saying bye and then keep talking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like that's funny.
Man.
Crypto Yacht's got it. And anyway, man, we'll actually get off now. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
All right, bro.
Over an hour.
Yeah, man. Well, everybody, Aldo, make sure to go like and subscribe.